everyone, it is Carrie here for my coaching tip. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about a tip that I learned. I don't even know where I learned it, to be honest, somewhere along the line in my coaching training many years ago. And it's one of the things that I do that really helps me get out of my hamster wheel of thinking when I'm trying to do something and I'm trying too hard, and it gets me back into my heart and gets me back to a real need and what is the right thing for me to do, as opposed to what I think the right thing for me to do is. So I wrote a little post on Instagram about it actually the other day, and it was something that happened to me over the weekend. So on the weekend, I had this fabulous day of writing. I hadn't planned on it. I just went out onto my back deck. It was a sunny day. It was quiet. I had, the whole day to just do what I want. And I ended up, I had an idea about something I wanted to write, and it just flowed. I mean, it just flowed. You know, those moments when you're in the flow, it feels great. You're in the zone, right? And time flies, or maybe it stands still. I'm not even sure. But you just feel like you're in the zone. You're doing what you're meant to do. And it was just a great day. I was so, I had a great day. I loved what I was writing, and I felt really inspired. And I could tell that it was coming from my heart. And so the next day I thought, oh, I'll do the same. I'm going to write something. And I had a kind of a different idea. And I had a completely different experience. I sat down, kind of got myself ready, and the words just wouldn't come. I literally had writer's block. I could write, but it wasn't coming from inspiration. It was coming from my brain, coming from that kind of that push place rather than the allow place. And so after, I don't know, about a half an hour of trying to write and not feeling like it was coming, especially because I'd had the day before and I knew what it felt like to be in the flow of writing, I just put my pen down, did something I've done many times when I've gotten completely frustrated with myself. And I put my pen down, I took a deep breath, put my hand on my heart, and I said, what do you really need right now, Carrie? And it's such a great question, because I think when you really pause and get into your body and into your heart, your intuition, spirit, the universe, call it what you want, can really speak to you, and I think you can hear. So in my case, when I did that, I knew that I needed to go do something else. I needed to get up, move my body, and get a little inspired. And so I just went inside and I did some errands around my house. I folded laundry mindfully, and I put on a podcast or two that were inspirational. And I spent the next couple of hours just doing some stuff and feeling kind of free and easy. And then lo and behold, all of a sudden, literally, I felt like the words started coming, and I had to run to I usually write on my phone, and I had to run to my phone and start writing. So I hope you can't hear that car alarm that's going right now, but anyway, so I learned in that moment a lesson that I've learned many times, that when we try too hard, when we strive, when we push, when we try and make something happen when it's not meant to, that it's best just to step away, ask yourself what you really need in that moment, get out of the hamster wheel of thinking, get out of the self-abuse. In my case, sometimes it's, I'm saying things like, how come you're not doing this? Why aren't you doing, you did it yesterday. What's wrong with you, Carrie? And it gets you back into that place of your heart and self-compassion and into flow. And like I said, I believe in the universe, and it gets me back into, hearing what the message is for myself. And when I follow it, always good things come. Life just works out. It flows better. It feels easier. It doesn't have to be so difficult, I've realized. And so that's my tip for you this week, is if you have a moment when you're feeling like things are just a bit difficult, you're trying too hard, it's like the square peg in the round hole syndrome. When you feel like you're there, step away, take a moment, breathe, pause, hand on your heart, and just ask yourself, what do you really, really need in that moment? And then just go give it to yourself. Whatever the answer is, just go honor it. And things will just work out. I don't know. Rose-tinted glasses girl. I'm sure people think I am that sometimes, but really, I don't know. These tips work. and my life has just gotten easier with time, far less difficult. So I know they work, and I'd love to share them with you. So there's my tip for the week. Love to hear your comments or yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm happy to hear. So, okay, I gotta go because I'm running out of words now. So clearly I gotta go move my body and go for a walk. Love to see you, talk to you, all of that again soon. And in the meantime, love you lots. Bye, you guys.